something completely different.
Next on Happy Hour, I grew up loving Jimmy Kimmel. I watched him every night on Fridays when I could and during the summer. And I know everybody has to change because a lot of his humor back then was pretty edgy. But like people talk about Howard Stern changing, but Howard Stern still has moments that he's Howard Stern. But Jimmy Kimmel, this 360 he has done in just becoming a beta male who freaks out about everything, it's pretty much Trump. I don't like talking about Trump, but it's that Trump derangement syndrome where Trump just changes your life because like he's obsessed. And it's really sad. Just talk about Make America Great Again and Pete Davidson wore Make Kanye 2006 again. There's MJKFA. Make Jimmy Kimmel funny again.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
She didn't get booed out of the stadium.
No, she did.
Unlike you, she stayed for the whole game.
Jimmy Kimmel is...
All right. Wow, what a burn. Trump's 80. I just am so sick of the Trump hate. Like I posted a post about how it's annoying that Trump's talking about Taylor on Twitter, but this whole thing that like Serena Williams and Jimmy Kimmel and everybody's defending Taylor. I thought she was an independent woman that didn't need other people. So why do you need to defend her?
She didn't get booed out of the stadium.
I'm so sick of the frickin' rich and elite.
Like you, she stayed for the whole game.
Jimmy Kimmel is defending Taylor Swift from President Donald Trump. During the 2025 Super Bowl, the global pop superstar, who is currently dating Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce,
we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see the true test of their relationship. In good times and bad, right?
Was booed by the crowd after the Jumbotron at Caesars Superdome panned to her and her friend Ice Spice in the stands.
Well, you make everything about you. I respect your body of work. I respect that you sold out a tour and you were worldwide. I preferred her music more 15, 16 years ago, but you can't just be around all the time and not think that people won't get sick of you.
Soon after the moment, President Donald Trump, who was booed at the New Orleans Stadium himself, reacted to the February 9th moment on social media.
Of course he did, because that's what we really need from our leader, is talking about frickin' Taylor Swift.
Trump was at the game. He got a big thrill because some of the crowd booed Taylor Swift.
Not some of the crowd, Jimmy. You don't need to be a beta male for once. It was the whole crowd.
When they put her up on the Jumbotron.
You hear that booing? That seems pretty unanimous, bud.
Which, of course, made Harry Conman Sr. very happy. He posted 3 times about this.
I just want to punch Jimmy Kimmel. Like, what happened to you? Was it your wife, Molly, that made you a beta male?
The game, he wrote, the only one that had a tougher night than the Chiefs was Taylor Swift. She got booed out of the stadium. MAGA is very unforgiving.
Late night host Jimmy Kimmel shares his own take on Trump's comments in his opening monologue of his January 10th show.
He's just got such a bitch slap face. Like, get over here.
She didn't get booed out of the stadium.
No, she did. You're rewriting the past. I don't know why every celebrity has to defend her. I am wondering what her skeletons in the closet are.
Unlike you, she stayed for the whole game. And
what a burn. The game was pretty crappy.
It was the Eagles fans who were booing her. But you're right. It's all about you. It's always all Trump.
You are projecting. It's always about you, Jimmy Kimmel. You changed, dude. And I know everybody has to change over time. But the way you changed was phony. At least Howard Stern still rants about the news to a point. You changed into a phony propaganda machine. It's really sad. I grew up watching you. You were one of my huge influences.
Just jealous of Taylor Swift because
no one's, some people might be jealous of Taylor, but he's the president.
She has more followers and more money.
Oh, wow. This is just petty, Jimmy. You're a bitch.
And no kids than he does.
Wow, burn. Let's bring Barron into this. God, I can't stand Jimmy Kimmel. The hell happened to you?
And this wasn't the first time that Donald Trump has been critical of Taylor Swift.
Just admit that you want to bang her, Jimmy, and that you hate your wife.
The 47th president took the opportunity to praise Brittany Mahomes, the wife of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, and share his opinion on Taylor after her endorsement for Kamala Harris during a Fox News interview prior to the election.
Yeah, Brittany Mahomes is the definition of MAGA. Loud and annoying.
Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris. What do you think?
Well, I actually like
Oh, jeez.
Mrs. I actually like Mrs. Mahomes much better. If you
Yeah, this is just all nonsense. We're all going to die someday, and we're here arguing.
want to know the truth, she's a big Trump fan. I was not a Taylor Swift fan. It was just a question of time. She couldn't. You couldn't possibly endorse Biden. You look at Biden, you couldn't possibly endorse him. But she's a very liberal person. She seems to always endorse a Democrat, and she'll probably pay a price for it at the in the marketplace. But no, I like Brittany. I think Brittany's great. Brittany was got a lot of news last week. She's a big MAGA fan. That's the one I like much better than Taylor.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a good thing to have Trump's approval.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.